What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy D-Mark, aka D-Mark. So, about 30 hours ago, after Friday Night SmackDown happens, apparently there has been another number of releases from WWE that WWE has been forced to let go. So, a list of people on this list that I am going to name, except for Braun Strowman, because Braun Strowman is the person that ended up getting released again. And honestly, I mean, for them to bring Braun Strowman back and him getting released again, it is kind of a bit shocking that they would just let him go like for the second time in a row. I mean, to be fair, like Braun Strowman, even though he was being featured on TV a lot, even though being put over a lot of talent for like the last several months, I mean, that's almost that he's been doing for the last several months or so. I mean, he has been in a mini rivalry with Jacob Fatu, and that's the only thing I can say right there. I mean, he has been putting a lot of talent over. He put Jacob Fatu over, even though from back in January, back at Saturday Night Main Event when him and Jacob was fighting, and Braun himself just put Jacob over and winning the United States Champion at WrestleMania this last month. So it is kind of sucks that everybody has to lose their jobs because of how WWE is like operating their system now. Since now like TKO board is in comparison, it's like in a partnership with WWE and other companies that's about to be partnering up with WWE very soon. So we're going to be checking out these releases, and I'm going to get my thoughts on them. So it says here is WWE releases in 2025. Lists of wrestlers who have been released. So here's all the names of the people that has been released. It says here, as the unfortunate trending after WrestleMania, WWE is usually releasing several talent from its roster. Friday, even these releases begin, according to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com. As the names are released, we will update this article below in the current. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna call out the names that has been released. Katana Chance, Kaden Carter, Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, Shayna Baszler, Cora Jade, Eddie Thorne, Gigi Dolan, Jakora Jackson, Joe Coffin, Mike Coffin, Wolfgang, Aro Mana, Javier Bernard, Danny Plummer, and Raleigh Osborne. Yeah. None of these WWE releases didn't really shock me at all. It really did not shock me at all. Outside of Braun and Shayna Baszler. So I already talked about Braun Strowman, but Shayna Baszler I do want to talk about. So, Shayna Baszler, it really do suck that she has to be the people on the list that has to be released. And she's been in NXT for like the longest time and has been like a dominant performer on NXT under Triple H when Triple H was running NXT at the time. She had a great NXT run with it. She got called to the main roster. She won the Elimination Chamber back in 2020, and to go to WrestleMania to face Becky Lynch, and this match right there, I feel like, in my opinion, that Shayna could have won. That was a horrible way for your new talent that's coming from the main roster from NXT only just to lose. And this was under the Vince McMahon era at the time. Remind you, this was under the Vince McMahon era. And Shayna had won the bills. She has the critiques of everything as become a WWE superstar. I mean, she got the charisma. I mean, she's good inside the ring. She got a great background with MMA, fighting. I mean, she has all the tools for that. I will say her microphone skills was alright. Her microphone skills was alright, but when she got to the main roster, everything just being thrown out the window. When Vince McMahon was in charge, Vince did not even care who Shayna Baszler is, and what her background story was like. Vince just did not care. He literally did not care. And after losing to Becky Lynch, she just been in random tag teams, winning women's tag team titles, and being part of a group that wasn't even going to last long, which I hope that group is not around anymore, because I didn't give a damn. Neither you guys shouldn't, because that group's garbage anyway. The Pure Abusive Collective, whoever that. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, which I don't even give a damn. But to see all these talent go, I mean, like, it really do suck that all these talent has to be let go and not really get a chance to shine, like, on TV. And some of them haven't even came up to the main roster yet, and they're still in, like, developmental, trying to make a name for themselves, trying to get themselves better. What do it take to be the best that you could possibly be when you step inside the square circle, even going up to the main roster and trying to show people who you really is. And it really is sad that they never really got a chance to do that. But WWE has changed their system around ever since TKO Board stepped into the picture. And with that, I'm pretty sure by the end of this year or probably next year, there are going to be more releases coming around. So, yeah, man, it really do suck that everybody losing their jobs, and I'm pretty sure this is what they love to do. They love working for WWE ever since the Attitude Era, and mostly the Attitude Era. This is the job and the place that they want to have fun, be entertained by fans, and then all of a sudden just want to just make a living out of it. And that's what these people want to do. And now they got to find somewhere to make a name out of themselves now, since they're no longer with the company no more. But some of these people, I honestly don't really care where they go, but they're going to find something. Now with Braun Strowman, I don't even know where Braun Strowman's going to do next since now he has been released. I honestly do not know where he's going to go, but I think I saw something about last night thinking, like, after, like, seeing the post that he posted, he probably may end up going to be retired. He is most likely is going to be retired, which, I mean, I don't really know if that's the main choice that he's going to do, or probably he still may go to other wrestling promotions. I mean, there's multiple promotions out there that he could possibly go. I mean, there's Ring of Honor, AEW, TNA, wherever he goes. I mean, if he stays changing retiring, I mean, I honestly have nothing but respect for that. I mean, he has put everything that he did in the last 7 years now, because he's been, I think Braun been in the company since 2015, I believe. I could be wrong. He has been in the company with WWE since 2015 during his time in the Wyatt family. But yeah, so I don't know if Braun's gonna still probably still wrestle, or probably maybe still retire. I mean, it's his choice of what he wants to do, since now he's no longer with the company no more. With Shayna Baszler, she is gonna still do something. Probably may go to TNA, or most likely AEW. You know, AEW is not in the best place right now, because they're just not in their best of what it comes to making new stars right now, from what I've seen. And honestly, I haven't been watching too much of AEW lately after AEW Dynasty, which I thought that show was awful, and the show was way too long. So she probably may end up in AEW, or probably TNA, rather it's two of them. I don't know, but she probably may end up somewhere that will be more beneficial for her that she wants to go. Yeah, man. You know, I wish for everybody that losing their jobs and, you know, doing what they love doing, even though they never really got a chance of really shining the big spotlight of the big stage. But there's more opportunities out there in wrestling. There's other promotions that they can go to make a name out of themselves. So I wish for everybody the best of luck. Y'all put your lives on the line. You're putting y'all stop what y'all doing, and then all of a sudden this happened. You got released just like that, and that's just sad, man. But yeah, man. The only releases out of this list is just Braun Strowman. That's literally all I can say at this point. But and Shayna Baszler, because she never really done anything at this point since her WWE run. She hasn't really done much of anything. Honestly, hopefully she goes somewhere, whether it's TNA or AEW, if that's where she chooses to go. But yeah, man, y'all let me know, what is your thoughts about these WWE releases? Y'all let me know what's your thoughts about them, and follow me all social medias down below. I'll be back with another video. Peace.
My moment to shine. This is my time of flight. I've been grinding forever just for this very night. I've been pushing for many moments like this. This time it's undervalued and no one ever could.